Morning, friends. Happy Monday. How are you doing? The UK's biggest benefit claimants went on a family day out, minus Louis. That's a bit strange. To Wimbledon yesterday to watch the men's singles final. But what's amazing about this is that the future king and queen, this has dropped off the headlines as quickly as it appeared. And in fact, in the Daily Mail online, less than 24 hours later, I can't actually find it. This is what the whole of the UK is talking about. And it's unbelievable, really. Harry and Meghan left the UK 5 years ago. They still are media magnets. Whatever they don't do, it's inferred what they've done or they maybe have done. Harry and Meghan and the children are the people that people like me want to hear about. This family has star power, and to be frank, other people are interested in their lifestyle. That's why Meghan's Instagram channel is growing like Billy-O, because people want to look behind the scenes. We're fed up of this in the UK. Lots of cost, little work, no measurable objectives. And we're interested in a real family which are not publicly funded. Amazingly, they can support themselves. Amazing that, isn't it? We're more interested in these guys. It's change. It's change. It's time for change in 2025 and 2026. We don't want Harry to come back. He's got a great life. Stay over there, lads. We want to see some change here. It's time to move towards being a republic. Comments are open as ever. Let me know what you think.
Hello, everyone. This is T. Fletcher. It is 4:50 a.m. in California, and I agree with everything that he is saying. Oh, I forgot to put my thing there. There we go. I agree with everything he's saying. They are so upset about Harry and Meghan that they're thriving, they're doing their thing, that they're going to continue to throw out articles or clippings, because I told my friend that I'm going to stop saying the word article because it drives that person crazy, because I have a problem with R's. But anyway, this segment of this episode is for people who are not familiar with the royal family, for people who are not familiar with what is going on with Kate, William, Harry, and Meghan. This episode, I am dedicating solely to what is going on with Kate. Let me upload my slides. Okay, so Kate couldn't make it to the Royal Ascot. Kate couldn't make it to her husband's annual polo match a couple of days ago because, according to People magazine and other rags, she was very sick and she had to focus on her health. Let me read two articles or clippings to you to get you guys up on what's going on. This is the first article. This was in June from People magazine. There was a miscommunication behind the scenes when Kate Middleton pulled out of her anticipated return to Royal Ascot this week. On Wednesday, June 18th, the Princess of Wales was expected to attend the annual horse racing event with Prince William, and she appeared on the list of people who would ride in the carriage procession when it was first released. However, about 20 minutes later, it was revealed that Princess Kate would not attend the event. People understands that despite a change being made to the royals' attendance, an accurate carriage listing was mistakenly initially issued by Ascot. The amended version showed Prince William moved from the second carriage in the procession, where he would have been seated with his wife, to the first coach riding with King Charles, Queen Camilla, and the Prince of Saudi Arabia. In addition to many of the Prince and the Princess of Wales' friends also in attendance at the Royal Ascot on that particular Wednesday, was Kate's mother, Carol Middleton, who joined the event with James Middleton's girlfriend, or no, Kate or Carol Middleton's daughter-in-law. Her name is Alezi. I'm not going to try to pronounce her last name. Carol was seen chatting with Prince William and King Charles during the day at the races. But here's the thing. Don't these kids always look sad? Every time you see them, they look sad. I mean, you might see them laughing and giggling, but when you see Charlotte giggling, it's when she's communicating with her mother or when she's talking to George. You rarely see her laughing when she's talking to William. Actually, so whenever Kate and William are together with the children, Charlotte is always next to Kate. George is always next to William. So it's Charlotte and Louis who are always with Kate, and George is always with William. That is odd. But anyway, so she couldn't make it to the Royal Ascot because this clipping will tell you why. The seemingly last-minute change in Kate's schedule sparked concern as she recovers from the C word. The Princess of Wales announced her diagnoses and treatment in March of 2024, spending most of the year out of the public eye. However, she announced in January that she was in remission and has returned to public royal duties in the month since. Not that I'm aware of. Have you guys noticed how many royal duties have she attended since June? But anywho, Princess Kate was said to be disappointed not to be able to join the Royal Ascot. But those close to her pointed out that she is still having to find the right balance as she works towards returning to public engagements following her C treatment. Queen Elizabeth's former spokeswoman, Elsa Anderson, told People in this week's exclusive cover story how Kate is pacing herself carefully and doing what's best for her health and the well-being of her children, Prince George 11, Prince Charlotte 10, and Louis 7. She's being sensible, listening to what her body is telling her, and easing back into the public life, Anderson said. So that was in June. She couldn't make it because she was listening to what her body was telling her. Now, this was July 11th. Kate skipped her husband's polo match. I'll read the clipping. Prince William hit the polo field solo on Friday as Kate Middleton continues to ease back into public duties following her C treatment. The Prince of Wales 43 competed in the annual Outsourcing Inc. Royal Charity Polo Cup at Guards Polo Club on July 11th, one of his favorite summer traditions. And then they went into his style of dress, so I'm not going to go into that. While Kate 43 did not attend, her absence reflects the careful pace she is taking as she resumes royal life after revealing last month that the post-treatment phase of her C recovery has been very difficult. She's being sensible, listening to what her body is telling her, and easing back into the public life once again. So this is the same story that they told last month. But here's my thing. Just imagine you are a mother, and 20 minutes before your daughter was set to appear for an engagement, an important engagement according to the royal family, she decides to step back because, you know, she wasn't feeling well. As a mother, would you go see, what's wrong with your child and spend time with your child? Or would you continue to hang out at the Royal Ascot wearing a shirt that opens in the front where you can see her chest with her hat, hanging out with the king, sipping on wine and having a good time? Doesn't that seem odd? Your daughter is sick. She pulled out of the engagement. Instead of you going to check on her, you said, okay, she'll be fine until I'm ready to check on her. I'm going to do this because this is more important. Either Kate is not as sick as she lets on, and I'm just saying, this is all alleged, or her mother is a piece of shit. I'm just saying, as a mother. Okay, so do you see this photo? I actually have videos. This is my second recording because my first recording, I uploaded the video to YouTube, and there were content restrictions because of the videos. So now I'm showing you photos instead, and they're kind of blurry, but anywho. So this is Kate's second day attending Wimbledon. And she's looking thin, but she's smiling. She's with her children. William, if you look at this picture, William is always looking goofy or angry or confused whenever he's with his wife. But when he's with Jason Knopf and other people, you can see all of his buttered teeth and he's smiling, he's happy. There is something up with this family. I don't care what anyone says. There's something up with this family. I'm not sure if she decided to attend Wimbledon because of what happened with her assistant. Her assistant exposed her. I'm not sure if she decided to attend Wimbledon because Meghan's Ass Ever wine and her products are selling out, and Meghan and her family is doing very well, and she wanted to one up on her. Or she decided to attend Wimbledon because there's nothing wrong with her. She wanted to attend something that made her happy. Maybe the Royal Ascot doesn't make her happy. Maybe going to her husband's polo match doesn't make her happy. But then there's a huge question mark, right? What is up with Kate? And not only that, what is up with Charlotte's dress? Charlotte is walking around looking like a child from Little House on the Prairie, her and her mother. But I'm not talking down on a child. That's not her fault. That's the parents' fault. Charlotte is a very beautiful little girl, but that dress looked like something, and those ballet shoes look like something on Little House on the Prairie. I don't understand why they keep dressing that child like that. You know what? Let me put this on hold. Okay, you all, I am back. So we saw Charlotte's dress. She looked like a child on Little House on the Prairie. Maybe if she was in the 1800s, she would be on point. The dress would be perfect. But I saw many videos. I saw many clippings and photos, and the young people who were out there, they looked modern. They were the young teenagers, the young adults, they were dressed like modern people. They looked fabulous. So I'm not understanding why the royal family wants to continue to dress their kids like something out of, what is that thing? What is that movie called? Little House on the Prairie. But then I noticed that her dress looks a little bit like this dress. What do you think? I'll show it to you again. Do you think that maybe, just maybe, you know how her mother is a copycat? Maybe she's trickling that copying type behavior down to her well, it can be behavior because she's the one, I'm pretty sure, that's dressing her child. But who used to say that? Arsenio. Things that make you say but moving right along, Kate was out there in the heat wearing stiletto heels with yucky hair. And I don't know if it was a wig and she just had her real hair in the front. I'm not sure if they were pieces that they put in her hair. But a person like myself who wear pieces and wear wigs, what she is wearing is definitely a wig or pieces. And it's too heavy. Her body is too small for that hair. It's too big. It's too big. Do I have a video showing her? Let me see. She got all that hair. She walking around looking like Rapunzel. She looked like Rapunzel and a hash brown. It's too much. But she was out there in that heat, like I said, with that rope, that gold rope around her neck, stiletto heels. And on the first day, she didn't wear a hat. And I'm pretty sure her aides, they were like, come on, Kate, now. We don't want the world to know what's going on. You are supposed to be sick. You should be wearing a hat. There should be videos of her putting hand sanitizer on her hands repeatedly because she's around people, lots of people, and she's not sure if they're sick. She doesn't know what's going on with them. She should have worn a hat the first day, and the second day there was no reason for her to walk around without a hat and shades, because guess what? She should be protecting her skin. She was extremely hot, her and her daughter. She's out there fanning. She's not knowing what to do with herself. She's not supposed to be out there. Remember, she couldn't make it to the Royal Ascot. She couldn't make it to the polo match, but she made it to Wimbledon. 2 days, for 2 consecutive days. I'm getting tongue-tied. This is my second video. Hang in there with me. But Kate need to keep it together because she's got problems. Obviously, her mom is against whatever that's going on because, like I said, her mother should have been there for her rather than hanging out with King Charles. But her mom, she's got a goal. She's on a mission because she wants her daughter to be Queen Consort. So I don't think she cares, but there is another Queen Consort who, from my understanding, and this is allegedly, I'm just thinking about how they're treating Kate. At that last state dinner, Kate was sitting behind a vase or a candle. Queen Camilla is not having it. Now, they both attended Wimbledon, and Camilla didn't get the praise that Kate received. So I'm pretty sure she's going to get punished for that. This is the reception that Camilla received.
Her Majesty the Queen taking her seat in the royal box.
And the lady that was standing behind her was looking at her like, why are you here? But anywho, this is the reception that Kate received. And Kate is going to pay for that. She is going to pay for that. What do you guys think about everything that's going on? Look at that picture. Look at Kate's arms. Look at her arms. She is so thin. Oh gosh, man. I'm starting to feel sorry for her. I mean, I don't feel sorry for how she treated Meghan. No, not at all. No. But she is not well. Something is up with her. I don't think it's the diagnoses that they're putting out there. I'm thinking there's something going on between her and her husband in their marriage. But hey, I'm going to mind my business. That's all I have for today. Kate made it to Wimbledon 2 days in a row, 1 day without a hat. She's walking around with stiletto heels and ropes around her neck, and you don't see her really drinking water. I saw her drinking water once. Well, not anything that I presented, but when I was looking at videos, I didn't see her and her husband talking or anything like that. She was happy when she was presenting the awards, and when she was sitting next to her daughter. I think her daughter is her best friend. I don't think she really had friends. So there you have it. That's all I have for today. If you like the video, please like, share, or subscribe. Until my next video, have a good day.